Hey there everyone, it's Retro Martin here, and I just want to do a little bit of a playthrough through James Pond 3, just to show that it is actually a very, very good game, because a lot of people don't seem to talk about it. Everyone sort of raves on about James Pond 2 more than anything else. So I want to show off how James Pond 3 works. So hopefully you'll join me, and you can see how good the game is as well. Funky music. Right, first off, you'll notice we've got a little bit of a map screen here. The game works very similarly to games like Super Mario World, where you select your stages actually on the world map. You push your A button and you can see how you're doing, you know, how many areas you've cleared, how many agents you've rescued, so that should give you a hint as to the sort of things you need to be doing. And Cheese Mine's destroyed. So you push start, and we'll go into the first level, Garden of Edam. Okay, holding C allows you to punch, B for jumping, and holding A is your run button. Now the name of the game is Exploration, so immediately up there we've already given ourselves some extra health. Whee! Okay, hidden bits. More for points. If you're just going for a bit of a completion of the game, it's a very long game, then I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now teacups, you need to collect all the teacups to be able to get a password at the end of each bit, if I remember rightly. No, teacups are for points. That's it. It's been a while. So we pick up this bomb. This is what you get from a bit of experimentation. So we run up the hill and we jump on top of this, drop the bomb, let it blow it up, and we'll see that. Jump into it, and there you go. We've got a little hidden area where the blue teacup is. So immediately you can see we're already being rewarded for our exploration. Okay, we don't need any of the rest of this stuff. The cheese is completely pointless. Now here's another bit of exploration for you, which most people wouldn't notice. Yes, we have hidden blocks, just like Mario. And that there is a map piece. So you're on that, and our fearless leader tells you that this micro map will open up new routes. So there you go, it's already level 1, and we've already found ourselves a nice little secret. And we can use this to float down. If you get bored, you can do the old butt stomp. Whee! Bosh. Like that. Also do a bit more damage to enemies if you do the old butt stomp. So now you need to be able to run up here holding the A button, otherwise you're not going to get very far. No more secrets on there, so we are simply going to hop, grab that coin, then we'll hop off the side, and you see we float down to this bit here. Some more hidden moons, I think these are supposed to be. You need to collect a certain amount of moons to be able to get the bonus at the end of the level. You'll see up in the top by where our moon list is that we've got the red, yellow and blue cups. There is actually another cup, purple one, if I remember rightly. Now that is a lot of moons to collect. So what we can do is we can throw that up and jump on top of it like a platform. Rather than throw it up again, I'll just jump to the apex of my jump. Okay. This is just telling you about the exit. First time you get it, it tells you got to deactivate it. I'm going to jump stomp on that thing, grab the purple thing, and your purple teacup, and you'll notice it's flashing up in the top by the moons. That means I've caught all 4, and I can butt slam the old exit. Job's a good one. You'll see everything got bonus there because we got plenty of it. If it doesn't, you'll get a a bit of, is it Price is Right or Family Fortunes? So there you can see, we can go off to level 2, which is here, or we can take the fact that we've got the mini-map and we can go off to a different level. The secret levels do tend to be quite difficult in comparison. So for this particular moment, I'm not going to go that way. The game wants you to follow a certain path to start off with to sort of learn the game a bit better. I promise not every level is a cheese pun. They changed to yogurt puns later as well. So we can see here there's some hidden blocks in the tree there. We can jump up and there we go. We've got ourselves another health point. So there really is quite a bit of exploration on this. You just need to actually do it. Ah, you bugger. That's okay, because these red blocks give us some health back. Another rock. Well, we don't need it, so... Woohoo! So we'll grab that one. See, Pond's shoes allow him to grip, which is something you wouldn't know unless you actually read the manual. You'll see there's another route we could take. So we do that. Slam. Okay. It's very much like Bubsy in some other games in that you don't really want to go too fast a lot of the time. Because you will run into enemies that you can't beat. And the game can be very unforgiving on that front. Ooh, hello. So there's the old blue cup for us. One more hit and we're toast. So we have to take it slowly now. See, I've completed this game many times and I still get hit a lot. Ah, right next to a health box as well. Right, we'll pick that up from where we left off, where I died, like an absolute muppet. Okay, and here we're introduced to our first piece of equipment. Yeah, the toady guy tells you all about stuff. So pushing the C button allows you to shoot fruit. Wow. However, I'm exploring. So I'm not going to destroy the exit. Because I know better. Now I still missed a teacup. But that's okay. Because there's nothing else secret in this level anyway. So all it'll do is it'll deprive me of the bonus. But I can go back into the level anyway. To be fair, this game is so long, I'm surprised they went with a scoring system. Because without a battery backup save, it's pointless. Because the passwords won't retain your score anyway. So there you go. Effectively, we move throughout the game. Get introduced to mechanics slowly but surely, depending on how you go. It's not the same music on every level, I promise you. Woohoo! So here we get the spring mechanic. Oh dear. This is going to be the death of you, trust me. But it also allows for a bit more exploration. And obviously leaping up high, we can see that there's more stuff. Woo! But there are some death pits in this level, so we do have to be careful where we're jumping. The jumping mechanics can be a little bit grim at times, and those things will kill you very easily, the cars. Now, it is important to get this third level done before playing too much of the game, because, well, I'll tell you in a minute. So there we go, there's a checkpoint pole. Not every game's got, every level's got one. Oi, sod. Whee! So we can see that there's an extra bit of level up there, so we're gonna explore. So as we can see, there's the purple teacup. Now I know that that's a death canyon there. You would have found out the hard way, I'm sure. There's another one there. That's why you need to be careful. Now this is why we need to do this level for the first time, because this will be your first indication that there's actually hidden items throughout the game which can actually change the ending. So here we go, we've got our ICUs by satellite. I see what they did there. None of the other hidden items for the satellite will show up unless you catch that one, which is a little bit of an oversight. Because if you do go via the secret levels, you will miss this part out entirely. Well, yeah, you wouldn't go back on yourself necessarily. So... see, hidden moons, hidden points. Now we're going to need that later. So, but first we're going to explore not up there because we can't. Wallop. Okay, I can't remember what the weight's for. Ah, yes. Except now I've buggered it up. Well, it allows you to go through there. So we'll just end the level on that note. So the thing is, just like Super Mario World, any level you can go straight back into. So you can try again if you do muck it up. Some levels will need you to go through more than once anyway, because there might be additional routes. Now, as you can see, because I picked something up here, it automatically opens this up, and you'll see I've got a new line on there, satellite pieces found. Now, there are some other hidden things that will crop up on there as we go. So now the secret levels do match up as of the next level after this one, so it sort of does a roundabout. And as you can see, the landscape is starting to change. You can see what looks like custard on the right. So the levels do change. There's ice cream, there's tea, there's custard, there's like some grassy ones as well. So there's quite a bit of a variety. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end that little bit there and just show off a few other bits of the game. Now, what I've done is, because there's no save games, this game definitely would have benefited from a save game. I've just used a cheat code to open up all the levels. So as you can see, the game is quite sprawling, just to show it off. There's plenty of hidden bits. So you get in here, you get like cheese mountains, but you need the key to open it. You've got all these bits here. So there is a lot. When you've arranged the satellite, for example, it will actually show you where all the hidden levels are, so you'll know where a hidden level exists, and you'll obviously have to find the map in the level that's attached to it. Also, there is a few additional characters you can rescue, one of which actually becomes playable. And again, what I've done is I've just used a cheat code just very quickly, just to show off this other character. So this is Phineas Frog. Who cannot hurt really injure enemies very easily. However, very useful for exploration because he can do the belly bounce, which can actually be used to protect himself quite often. And he can also eat things from afar, using his long tongue. And then spit them out later, if needs be. Now, in the game normally, when you've unlocked Phineas, there are certain levels where you can use him. In this instance, obviously I can use him permanently because of this cheat code I've used. But he is brilliant for exploration because of the fact you can bounce up and down like this. So it really does help with varying the game up quite a bit. So it's something that I just wanted to show off. There really is so much hidden stuff in this game. It is a much better game than people will give it credit for. I really enjoy it. It's probably one of my favourite platformers on the system. It's also available on like the Amiga and the SNES as well. Just as we got to the end. There you go. So that's me just showing off a bit of James Pond 3. There's also some boss levels as well, which are really good fun. Like there are some funny sort of Mode 7 light effects going on with them, with stretching the pixels and stuff like that. It is a brilliant game. I would urge people to give it a really good go because there's just so much depth to it. It's not just a case of just finding some hidden exits. There's a lot of exploration to do and so much hidden stuff to find. And you've also got, I think, 3 different endings, depending on how much of the secret stuff you find. So yeah, James Pond 3, Operation Starfish. Definitely give it a go, and I'll see you in the next video.